Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. We'll see the Houston Rockets. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. So the Clippers win the tip. There's the double team with Westbrook. D-Train. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Man. Here's Leonard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Leonard hits them both. Here's Westbrook. B-Train. B-Train. The basket drops and it's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Now here's George. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Here's Leonard.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
B-Train. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Houston on D. It's a three-point game. Outside Leonard. Pass to Green. The shot is off. And here's Harden. Back to Chandler. B-Train. Used a shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get the fall. Clark could be struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cotton mouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Man. And he's good on the three ball.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Tucker. B-Train. Count that one. 7 points in the game.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
They swipe it. He lobs it up. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Man. There's the double team with Westbrook. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Man. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. George with the ball. A nice shot by George. B-Train. Down low. Paul George with the steal. And here's the break. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Kawhi Leonard gets the slam. Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Rockets making a change here. Rockets trail. Harden with it. Six to shoot. Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. Launches a three. Now Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. And the Clippers making a switch here. Inside. Morris inside. A beautiful reverse layup.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Now Harden. B-Train. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top. Off the inbound pass. The Clippers grab the miss. Right side Leonard. Shoots the three. And the shot is good. He's got 7.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Swiped away. He's got a clear path. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Gordon. B-Train gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Shamit, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I don't think they can ask much more than what he's done this quarter.
B-Train jacks up a 3, and Gordon hits from deep. 5 points in the game. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Back to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires from deep. The shot no good. B-Train. Offline with his 3. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Knocked away. Off his leg. And it's whistled to kick. Man. It's picked off.
That pass never had a chance there. His timing was perfect in going after that steal.
Man. Shot is off. And so that brings the first half to a close. Clippers. And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from B-Train. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 6. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Shot from 12. That's good. 11 points in the game. Now here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And a shot by Tucker.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Man. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. On defense, Houston. It's a 3-point game. And here are the Clippers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's blocked. And it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Clock at 6. Left side, George. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. B-Train gives him the lead pass. It's stolen by Green. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Up top, Leonard. Dismissed.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. They'll go to the free throw line.
Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
And Harden comes to help. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Poke loose. Outside, George. Count! And we'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Now here's Westbrook. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the Clippers have possession. 3-point lead. Pass to George. From outside the arc. To the middle. Tries again. Oh, that's blocked.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
To the inside. He's in, and he slams it one-handed. Now, here is George.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his fifth right there.
The Rockets making a switch here. Now, here is Harden. Paul George with the steal. Outside Leonard. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. B-Train. Caboclo. No good on the three. The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. Six on the shot clock. Man. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 8. Here comes James Harden. B-Train. Oh, he got it! And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. All sorts of time. And again, the Clippers good for 2. B-Train. B-Train. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 24.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Man. Buries the long-range jumper. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. From deep. He is holding by Paul George. Pocket 6. Motley. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Pass to Harden. It's up a 3. And it's good. They get a hand on it. And they're on the break. B-Train. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the triple.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here is Harden. B-Train. Again, the Rockets score.
That's 3 or 4 from the field for him now, guys, and he's really been a big part of the scoring here in the fourth.
Here's Leonard. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Tyson Chandler.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
And the Rockets making a change here.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
There's the pick. Harden outside. The three. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And another three for Houston.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Hero. That's good. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
And here's George. Back to Leonard. It's tipped. Pass to George. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's George. Man. Now Leonard. Just fine to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. B-Train. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
And an intentional foul right there. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second. And up. So it's the Rockets now. Back to Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with a three-point shot. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that Houston with a big good substitution here. So he gets them both. And here's Westbrook. B-Train. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers have possession. So the Clippers